Good morning to you, Miss Obiso. My name is Rachel Bailoses from BS Ed English 2. And in this video, I am going to demonstrate the Google Classroom application. I will be demonstrating on how to use Google Classroom as a medium of education, especially nowadays that we are experiencing pandemic and our modes of teaching is a blended learning. So, I hope that you've got to watch this video and you've got to learn something in the end of this video. First, open your Google Classroom application, and this is the format of it. And then, once you open the Google Classroom, you can see that you need to log in your Gmail account. And for me, I'll be using my one account for this one. And as you can see, this is the format, or this is the style or the figure once you log in your account. Afterwards, click the plus sign on the lower right and create a class. This time, you need to fill out the needed information, just like what I did. And for the class name, I'll have my grade 10 English, section Pearl, and the subject is English. Also, we need to consider a strong internet connection in creating a Google Classroom account, but mine is not totally strong enough. Finally, we are done creating our classroom, and this is my profile. We have the grade 10 Pearl English. And below that is the stream, the classwork, and the people. So that is how Google Classroom look alike. It has a lot of features. In the left side, we have the classes, calendar, notification, and so on and so forth. So this is the class setting where you can see what it's all about, the code, the class code, where you invite your students. And yeah. So going back to the front view of our classroom, we have the stream. So in the stream, we need to write announcements, or we need to inform our students. Then followed by it is to share with the whole class, to share it with the grade 10 English, and to give them to all of our students. You can also add some attachment if you want, but for me, I am not doing some attachment for it. I am just welcoming my class. As you can see in the above button, there is a post sign. Now I am posting my announcement and sharing it to the whole class. So the purpose of the stream in the Google Classroom is to give announcement to your students, and it can be seen with the whole class, wherein you gave your information, wherein you gave her a lots of work to do this week, just like that. And in my case, I am posting announcement, some further announcement to my students, so that they can read, or so that they can know what is my classroom all about. Then here you go. I am posting my reading selection for my students in the stream, so that they will be notified. They will know that I am having my reading selection. I am having my announcement to them. So that is the importance of stream in the Google Classroom. We can also edit our announcement in the stream. Then also I added the attendance for my class, so that I'll know who is absent within the day and who are present. So that is why in the stream it is very important that you post your announcement, that you post your reading selection, and then you post your attendance. After the stream is the classwork. As you can see in the classwork, we have nothing to do for the class today. That's why we need to create a classwork for our students. So in the classwork, we have material, we have questions. And in material, I am posting my material here, which is entitled Greek Mythology, and attached a YouTube link for my students. That's it for the classwork. As you can see, it can be seen by everyone in the class. You can also refresh, edit, delete, so on and so forth. After posting the material, I create a question for them. Assignment for them. So, which is I let them make a graphic organizer about the material that I gave to them. As you can see in the format, there are add attachments, points, due date, and topic. And for my points, I never change it. I just put 100 points, but it's up for us teachers on how we give points to our students. Then there is also a due date for our students to comply this certain task. After you gave the detail, then it's time for us to assign to our students our assignment. Now in my classroom, I am done posting my material and my assignment for the class. Next is the question title. In the classwork, there are a lots of selection like what I've said earlier. We have the material, we have the assignment, and we can also have our question title where it is for our students to gain points for our reading selection and for our classroom. Same process to my material, to my assignment, and to my question that I did earlier. And that's the good thing that we can discover in our Google Classroom. Now going back to the stream, as you can see, it is posted now, our classwork in the stream. And next is the people. So in the people, as you can see, there are students and teacher, and the teacher is me. I am inviting my students, which I copied the link of the Google Classroom and sent it to the messenger or any means of communication. The simplest way and easiest way to use a digital instruction for our students is the Google Classroom, and that is the power of technology, that is the power of the technological innovations in our generation. And as you can see in my Google Classroom, I am now posting my activities, my reading selections, my assignments, so on and so forth. So this is it, our Google Classroom. As you can see in the stream, it is now posted all the materials to my students, as you can see. And we receive also email or not. We will be notified once the students send their answers. In the calendar, we can see our schedule, so that we will know when to entertain our students and when to not. So that is all for my Google Classroom, and I hope that you know everything, you learn something from this video, and I hope that it's useful for us teachers as we um, be productive in using that technology nowadays. So that's all for my video. Thank you so much for watching.